things going. You know what I mean? All right. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, and we're talking about the Rust console beta for the PS4, the Xbox One, and we got some exciting news. I'm also here with Razor from RazorTube. Say hello.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Where'd he go?
I'm already underneath this job, dude.
Are you trying to get the job? Yeah, so we're over here on
Yeah.
official, clearly. But RazorTube and I are excited. We found some awesome stuff here that's also showing some more movement in the Rust console beta, because I know a lot of us are... Oh, man, so pretty. A lot of us are waiting official word, because we haven't heard anything for almost a year. And I know we've been chomping at the bit, and I think even Garry didn't really truly know that this was going to take as long as it did. But everybody's been pretty closed-mouthed about this whole operation. I'm going for this over here because I'm a piece of trash. I'm looting, dude. Stop me. So anyways, we found the first actual screenshot for Rust console beta. Not just like somebody's TV with like some janky screenshot that they
VCR setup.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, there's been so many like hoaxes and stuff. This came from Garry Newman. So let me just get inside. Can you pop this open? Or are you waiting for that? You waiting for that drop? I'll just.
Oh, no,
I actually can't. I can't open the door. So I'm gonna tab
oh
over.
no.
You can come over here, open the door, and then come back.
I am.
Yes. Okay, so here is the first screenshot. There it is, right here. Came from Garry Newman himself from the Xbox. Now, as you know, the closed beta that's just for developers has been running since April of this year. And he has not posted anything about this. He's done some goofy, some trolly posts and stuff where he's like, yeah, here's a screenshot that shows us like complete darkness. But this is the actual first one he did, and I think it was on purpose, and here's why I think something's going to happen soon. Whether we hear official information, or whether this we get like a projected date. Well, the anniversary is coming around, but Garry's been known to do this. Let's not forget, last year around this time, out of nowhere, there was well, I mean, not out of nowhere, there was an update, and it was like, yeah, blah, 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 the tree update. And then at the end of the day, he goes, oh yeah, there was something I forgot to do. Didn't do anything. Then the next day, that's when he drops the stuff for console beta. Like, he's been known to do stuff like that. He just comes out of the woodwork. So I think this was that signal. Or it's a prelude to something. Go ahead.
It's coming soon. Let's put it that way. With all that information, a screenshot, you got some other stuff going on in the background. I think they're just holding a closer chest because, you know, they want to surprise us, but we want to surprise you.
Yes. Well, I mean, a couple different things. So, I don't know when you guys will see this, but I know both the Xbox Series X and the PS5 are on the horizon, and I think this could happen around there. We've been kind of saying that for a while because, you know, that's their only real target date. And let's be real here. The only way this would work still this year is around this time, from here until latest December 20th. Probably December 15th or 18th would be the latest of this year. So we're going to see some activity. So here's what this means. If this is truly like movement towards the real deal, the beta, that beta is on the cusp. And it could even be one of those things where the beta happens and then we roll right into the actual game. We don't know, but like this is like kind of out of nowhere-ish. Like the fact that he did this was intentional. You're telling me since April he hasn't made a screenshot? This was on purpose, and this may have even been erased since then. But actually, let me show you. Let me show you this. Come in.
We get the drop, dude. We get to.
So, was that you that knocked on the door?
Shot. No, I got shot.
Oh, somebody just came out and knocked on my door. Anyway, so I did find Garry Newman's actual Xbox account. You can see that he has the closed beta there. Was able to grab it out of his feed. I don't know if it's still there or not. But showing it that he's played it recently, but I think he did this on purpose. And even, check this out, some of this information here for the Rust console beta is showing up as the Xbox Series X and S. And it's also showing, this is interesting, this has been updated, Xbox Live cross-platform multiplayer. So, is that just talking about Xbox, or is it talking about Xbox and PlayStation? Because the way we've seen it previously, it has looked like it's been for both PlayStation and Xbox. It does make sense. So we'll have to kind of watch that closely. But these things have recently been updated. We're seeing a download to console option now. We know from the commit list that RazorTube and I have been following for almost a year now People are getting dropped outside. I can hear it. It's so funny while I'm doing this. It's like people are just getting hosed. But you can see right here that he's recently played the beta. The information's been updated. You see this button to download. I think a few people have been able to download. And again, this is all my this is from my phone. But I think this link has been killed since then. And even if you are able to download it, you can't actually play it, obviously, because this is the developer version. When it says closed beta, this is specifically for the developers. Double 11 employees.
The devs only have access to it.
Right.
So.
And it's been around since April. I think it's even a date in here somewhere, maybe not. So we do know that's true. And the only thing in its feed that I could find was this. And I can tell you right now, this does look like the Xbox version. And again, PlayStation, get just as excited because this is going to come out at the same time, no doubt. But like, look, we've got the X and Y at the top. We've got a ping. That's something that we don't see here on this version, on the actual version on the PC. So everything's tracking. And if I look at the level of detail here, this kind of matches with that generation. Still a beautiful game. Looks great. And let's be honest, this could look way worse. And if the gameplay is smooth and the game's there, I'll play this until I can't play this anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, man, it'll be 60 frames all day.
yeah. So like, and RazorTube and I both dug this up in the commit list. We found that the original Xboxes and the original PlayStations are all ratcheted at 30 frames, and then the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X are ratcheted at 60 frames. So if you can get 60 frames and it looks like this, dude, bring it on. Let's do it, man. Let's get the rocks. Let's get some primitive gear. Let's clap each other's cheeks on the beach. I can't wait for this. Like, it's so cool to actually see this and not like a troll post where where you can just see the nighttime and the horizon. This is the real deal, man. This came from Garry Newman himself. So I'm pumped beyond belief for this. Oh yeah, and check this out. So we've got some post that's happening. And I don't know if this correlates to this, but at Play Rust is one of their official accounts, and there's a mandatory server update on Thursday. So that would be, I think, the same day PS5 comes out, and that's the middle of the month. So that's a little weird, right? Like, I know they're on different platforms. We're not going to have crossplay as far as I know with PC, PS5, or PC to Xbox. But think about that. Like, if there's some kind of information that's going to be in there, that could also come along with this update that's coming through on the PC, right? So there's a lot of like movement here. Gary's doing the thing he did last year. He's doing what he does, and that's, just out of nowhere dropping this on us. And the fact that he did this, I believe it's 100% intentional. And so just hang on. Either we're going to have this thing, we're going to have a date, or we're going to know something, or we're going to have it in our hands relatively soon. Something's happening, and we wanted you guys to see it, and we wanted you guys to see the first official screenshot that's finally out, and not just a picture of a TV, which was, I think, our first official look at it, which was Gary's post on Instagram. But this is not a hoax. This is 100% for Garry Newman's thing. I don't know if he's taking this down, but we're excited for this, and I know a lot of you guys are too, so we wanted to share it with you guys. So be sure to drop a like if you found this useful and helpful. Consider dropping a subscribe if you haven't already, and turning on notifications, as we will be playing a lot of Rust. And yes, RazorTube, myself, and BioLaser, we will be switching over and playing the console version, the beta, and then the full release as soon as it happens. We cannot wait for this. I myself will be playing on the Series X. On the next generation, so even if they don't have an official version for it, we can still play it on backwards compatibility with some more horsepower, so that'll be interesting to see what that looks like. So, stay tuned for that. We're super excited. In the interim, I know RazorTube and I are also playing some DayZ over on Xbox, PS4, and over on official, because I know 110 is on the cusp, and it's over on experimental. So, yeah, we're excited, man. It's a good time for open world survival. And we are just ecstatic beyond belief for this Rust to come out. So hopefully we'll see you in the next video / live stream. Yeah! Love you. Bye!
Yeah!